All right, what's good? What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up, chat? We are back. We are live. Who's in the chat? We got Philly Trees in here. Pepino, Tremel. What's up? Chicken Cook. What's good? We got a really long day. We're about to pull 8.5, 9 hours. Okay, so we got a few cards. Um, Before we get started, please, everybody, yes, please hit the thumbs up for me. Smash that like button. Everybody that's in the chat, everyone is watching right now, please do me that solid. Hit the thumbs up for me real quick. If you are new, subscribe. I mean, you all should be subscribed by now. If you're not, I don't know what's going on. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. We're gonna be on here for a long day, and we got a lot of fights. I got this. Also, the Xander Zayas, because I know a lot of people are not going to be able to watch the Shakur fight. You know, if they can't pay for the pay per view, if they can't, they don't have no way to stream it. Watch the Xander Zayas Abbas Baru card. It is a good card. It's sad that this card should be on a different Saturday. They should not have this card on the same day. Shakur. This is a good card. A lot of good fighters is on that card. And I will have it up on the side. If you want to watch it, the link is in the description of this video. So look in the description. The link is there. I believe that card starts at 5:30 p.m. But I will cover as much of both as I can. I'm prioritizing the Shakur Stevenson card. But in between the breaks and all of that, I will definitely be switching over to Top Rank. It's on Top Rank Classics website. It's free. Anybody can watch it. There's a bunch of links on there. So we'll be back and forth between both. All right. Yeah. So what's good? How's everybody doing, man? Did everybody survive the snowstorm? How many inches? I mean, well, damn, that sounds crazy. How many inches of snow did you guys get this week? If you did get snow, I mean, everybody got snow. I mean, I know people down south in Texas got snow. So, if you got smacked up, New York, you can't park anywhere, man. It's crazy. Yo, I'm just sick of the snow. I'm waiting for the sun to come out and just melt all of this shit, man. I'm waiting for the rain to come. It looks nasty outside. It really do. But for the most part, it's clearing up a little bit, but the streets are the worst when it comes to parking. All right, so we are watching Bakhram, Josh Kelly right now. Josh Padley's about to fight. I was watching a little bit. I usually, before I go live, I'm usually watching the card maybe about 40, 45 minutes before I go live just to get myself in, my head, in the boxing space. And I was watching the I forgot her name. I always forget how to say her name, Turhan. I was watching a female fight, and I wanted to really go live for that one too, but I just had some things I had to do before I went live. But I was watching it, as I was moving around. And listen, that fight, that is a prime example of how your power is not going to last you your whole career. That fight, that I've been watching, I've been keeping my eye. I haven't made no content on her yet, but I've been keeping my eye on her because I personally don't like her style. It's sloppy, it's no technique, but she throws every punch like a baseball pitch. It's like she put her whole body into every single punch. And it goes to show that what we just saw in that fight just goes to show that her power is not going to last her whole career. You know what I mean? But Josh Padley is about to fight. They're fighting for a European strap. And then Bakhram and Josh Kelly fights right after. All right. I did a breakdown the other day. I don't know if you guys checked it out, but I did do a breakdown the other day. And I'm leaning towards Bakhram. I mean, at the end of the day, I made my point. I think Josh Kelly definitely got the ability and the skills to do it, but I can't put too much hope in a guy that fights unserious all the time. And I think if he really if he really wants to win this game, this fight tonight, he's gonna have to be on point from the opening round all the way to the 12th or however when I don't know. You know, he has to be serious throughout the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we are on the zone. The Padley fight just started. And again, this is for a European title. If you know Josh Padley, if you didn't see him before, you know he's a dude that he fought Shakur last year as a replacement, and he had beat Mark Chamberlain. All right, I know it was live for that fight, but Mark Chamberlain at the time, heavy prospect, you know, British fighter, a lot of power, was knocking a lot of dudes out crazy, and Padley just outboxed the hell out of him that fight, and that's how I started watching him from there. Pretty good boxer. I mean, he didn't have much for Shakur, but he's a pretty good boxer here. He's fighting this tall dude, Belmedi, who I'm not familiar with, but Josh is looking pretty sharp so far, but this guy is huge compared to him. So Josh is going to have to keep moving, but I think Belmedi just landed a shot, and you can tell the dude definitely got power because I just based off Padley's reaction to the punch. That guy's huge, man. How is that guy at 130? That guy looks like he's at 140 fighting Padley. You know, I mean, Padley's not the tallest dude, but when him and Shakur was fighting each other, they were like eye to eye to each other. Padley gotta move his head. Anytime this guy throws a straight right so far, he's been landing. Good body shot from Belmedi. And this is a 12 rounder. Padley gotta go to the body a little bit more. You gotta slow this guy down. Guy's hitting. He's connecting that guy. He's connecting. And Padley's not a huge puncher, so he's slow as hell, but yeah, Padley got a long, I'm telling you right now, Padley got a long fight here. This guy is, you know, not as skilled, but 12 rounds dealing with that pressure is going to be a lot for him. Yeah, it's for a Euro title. What's up, Jay Beam? What's good? Well, who's in here? All right, let me see who's in here real quick. What's up, AI? Pepino Soy already. Idor Kiola. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. What's up? What's up, the dragon? I think I seen the rest. Mr. Tong was good. Oh, my main man, Charles Edward Cheese in the building early. Say, you're the pull up. What's the order of the day? So many fights. I know. And we got to cover it all. We're going to be on here all the way into midnight. My time is what, 3:40 right now? We're going to be here all the way up into midnight, man. But it's all good. Every single time, every once in a while, we're going to have like a 9-hour hit. It is what it is, man. Good look, Charles. What's good with you, man? Everything good? Jihad, what's up, man? Watching it on the zone. It's on the zone right now. I think Tim Tszyu is a very good fighter. I wouldn't call him a great fighter. I don't think he got to a point of being great. Tao, what's up, baby? Yeah. Padley got some nice. That was a nice uppercut he landed in on the inside. What's up with the Valmedi's like? hands are like and shoulders are like completely high. You guys notice like his shoulders is like all the way up to his ears. Padley's having a good round, by the way. Feel like Padley's starting to sit down on some of his punches there. Belmetti's too slow, man. He's slow. Padley got to just keep doing what he's gonna do, but what he's doing right now. But he got to do it for 12 whole rounds. You know, the only thing I'm concerned about with him is if he begins to slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? Which he will. I mean, it's a 12-round fight. Oh, whoa! Padley just knocked him on his ass with a short left, with a left hook. Whoa, yo, he caught this guy good. Yo, he's beating him up now. He might stop him. Oh, we only in round 2. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he ain't recovered yet. Oh, he's holding on for dear life. Oh, Padley got to get him out of there. Oh, he's still hurt. They should count that as a knockdown. He's still hurt. He went down again, but he's still hurt. He's still hurt, y'all. Oh, he's done. Oh, Padley's destroying this dude. He's trying to survive. We got 45 seconds in the second round. Oh, he's done. Yo, ref. Yo, Padley, hit him. The guy's doing a good job tying up, though. He's out on his feet. The ref doesn't. Padley is like, yo, stop the fight, ref. Stop the fight, ref. Stop the fight already. You're going to kill him. Oh, my God. Yo, he's trying to get this guy killed, bro. yo. Yo. Padley looked at the ref like, yo, look at him. You want me to kill him? Like, that was crazy. Damn. Yo, it's crazy. I'm sitting here talking about what he needs to do to go 12 rounds with this dude. And the whole second round was completely different from the first round. Completely different. I like this dude, though. I like this dude. I like him. I want to see him keep winning. I like him. I liked him in a Mark Chamberlain fight. He actually wants more. You know why I like him? I like him because he won me some money. He won me some money that day. I did a live bet. I know y'all would say, I forgot what undercard. What card was that? What card where he beat Mark Chamberlain that night? He had beat okay, AJ against Dubois. That's that fight. He was on the undercard, and I didn't know of Padley. I knew of Chamberlain, right? Because I was already watching him. And I think Padley was just like outboxing him easy, like the first 2 rounds. I think first 2 rounds. And I threw him in there for a decision. I just threw him in there, and he actually won me some money that day. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see him keep winning. I mean, even though Shakur, stopped him or whatever, I like how he looks in his other fights. And that guy is huge too. This guy is way bigger than him too, and he still stopped him. It's big and slow. Yeah, I want to see him keep winning. And he's at 130, I think, right? Is he at 130 or is he? Excuse me. Is he at 130 or is he at 135? I think they said super featherweight. Let me see. So where did he fight Shakur at? Okay, he fought Shakur at 135. So he went back down to super feather his last fight. So he beat Mark Chamberlain. He actually beat Mark Chamberlain at 40. Wow. He definitely seemed a little bit too small to fight up all the way up at 140. But he's been fighting up at 140 his whole career. Oh, I didn't even know that. I just learned that. So he beat Mark Chamberlain at 140. And now he's all the way back down to 130. That's what's up. Nick Ball against Figueroa next week. I'm not gonna be on live for that one. I not because I don't want to. It's that's next Saturday. I got to do something. I'm not gonna be on next Saturday live. But I'll give you guys a breakdown. You know, that's a tough one to call. Um, I'm leaning towards Nick Ball though. But that's gonna be you know, I was thinking about that fight, right? I think there's a strong possibility that that fight ends in a head clash, a cut. I think they're gonna. Nick Ball is way, you know, he be charging in with his head sometimes, and the same with Figueroa. You know, Figueroa is a crazy switcher. All he does is switches. I'm concerned that that fight is going to end in some kind of no contest or something because of a cut. I think there's going to be a clash ahead in that fight. I'm just hoping that it's not bad enough to where it ends the fight or someone gets a serious injury from it. But I think that fight is going to end, and I think it's going to be a messy fight. You know, you got two really aggressive fighters. Um, I think it's going to be a wild fight. But I'll definitely do a breakdown. I'll do a little film study this week. This week is going to be mainly me putting out content on just boxing topics that I just haven't got to. I do want to make a video on I want to make a video on Zuffa boxing, you know, and give you my first thoughts. There is a card tomorrow. Yo, that's another thing too. Shout out to Wug, to what's good Wug in his channel. He actually texted me this morning, and he was just like, yo, I can't believe you put all those breakdowns this week. You know, it's just too many. And I haven't had time to cover none of the boxing topics because I just been doing film study, video, working, you know, doing stuff, personal stuff. I haven't had time to cover any of the topics that's going on in boxing. This video I put out this morning about Tyson Fury coming back was the first video I did in like 2 weeks that wasn't a breakdown. So this week I'm going to just be putting out a bunch of content talking about upcoming fights, upcoming cards. I do want to do a video on Zuffa boxing. I did go back and watch most of the first event that they had. They have another fight tomorrow. And then they have another one in the middle of the month with Ajagba and Charles Martin. So Zuffa boxing has a lot of fights coming up. Tomorrow, Jose Valenzuela is fighting Diego Torres. And I can't go live for that one. And I can't go live for this Saturday. But I definitely do want to make some content just talking about Zuffa boxing. And I do want to make more content on Pro Box because Pro Box was last night, but I couldn't get on last night. So, you know, it's a lot of boxing right now. Yo, I mean, I'm going to try to get on as much as I can. But between dazn, Zuffa, Pro Box, PBC, whenever they put something out, there's a lot of cards. And then you got these top rank cards that don't even be televised like today. There's a lot of cards. Nah, I can't stream tomorrow. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. So all this week, I'm just going to be putting out videos discussing some of the things that's going on in boxing, some of the fights coming up. I want to make a video on Wilder and Chisora, let you guys know how I feel about that. I want to make a video. You know, you guys know how I feel about Ryan Garcia, but I ain't gonna lie. Outside of the main event, I like all the to be honest, I can do without the main event. The undercard, it is the undercard is fire. The undercard is fire. That card is crazy. That card is crazy. The Ryan Garcia, this is like This is like the first card where all the undercard fights is way better than the main event. The main event should be the first fight. Word. Like, I think I screenshotted it. Boom. Richardson Hitchens be boring, right? But he's not boring when he's fighting aggressive. That Oscar Duarte fight is low key. Is going to be fire. I know people want Hitchens to fight other champions and unify and all that because Gary Antoine Russell's on the same card, so they should be fighting each other for real, right? But that Oscar Duarte fight with Hitchens is going to be a good fight because the Duarte is going to be on his ass the whole night. Richardson is going to have to fight. You know, like it's like how I was saying about Shakur and William Cepeda. That fight couldn't be boring. There was no way that fight was going to be boring. No matter how you feel about Shakur, there was no way that fight was going to be boring. There's no way this fight with Hitchens and Duarte is going to be boring. Duarte is going to be coming at him. Hitchens is going to be moving, but he's going to have to let his hands go. Then you got Gary Antoine Russell against Andy Hiroka. That is another fire fight. I know a lot of people don't know Andy like that. I know a lot of people don't know him like that. But that dude can box and he can punch. That's going to be a fire fight too. That fight is fire. And then you got Frank Martin gets not here all bright. It's all right. It's all right. But I'm glad that Frank Martin is jumping right back in the ring. I'm just glad he's fighting because for how long I was saying on here, like, yo, where's Frank Martin? We need him back. You know, he got stopped by Tank, and then, you know, PBC was done with Showtime, and you know, we didn't get him on a card for a long time. That's gonna be a dope fight. And you know, the Becklemere Cena Becko fight is that fight, you know, crazy. Becko, you know, Melakuziev fight, that's all right. But I'm happy to see that Nahir Albright Frank Martin fight is good. And I mean, that's gonna be a hard fight for Frank. That's gonna be a tough fight for Frank. Those three fights on the undercard is worth the card. Word. Like, but the main event, that shit garbage. And I'm not just saying that because it's Ryan or nothing. I'm saying that because it's Ryan and Barrios. And you know, Mario Barrios is probably one of the nicest guys. Like every interview, I know he hear the disrespect. People be calling him the worst champion in the world. Paulie Malignaggi is always cooking him. Everybody always cooks that guy, but he's a nice guy. So respectfully, he's not that good. Ryan, I don't know. I mean, he looks like he's focused on this fight. Like he looks in better condition for this fight. Hopefully he's clean. For his sake, I think this is a tragedy that this is a heavy, a title fight. This shouldn't even be a title fight. And that's the problem with 47 right now. You got a bunch of dudes, like you got Rolly walking around talking about what Shakur do, who he beat. You got guys like him walking around talking crazy. First of all, you've been given plenty of title opportunities for no reason. Like, how many title opportunities does Rolly get with coming off of losses, you know, or coming off of bullshit wins, you know? And then you got Ryan at the same time. I mean, this is the most non-deserving title fight. And you know, and in my opinion, Mario Barrios is only there to keep that title warm for the person they want to give it to. They're only keeping that title warm. They know that anybody that fights him, any top fighter fights him, he's going to lose the strap. That's why they giving him draws. They didn't want Pacquiao to have it. They didn't want Ramos to have it. So they just kept giving the dude draws, even though he didn't really win neither one of those fights. You know, I mean, both of those fights were clearly debatable, but he didn't really win neither one of them. You know what I mean? Barrios, they know he's very beatable. So whoever was going to take that fight, whether it was Ryan, whether it was Rolly, whether it's your boy um Connor Ben, been calling out Barrios like for the last couple of years. Every time he do an interview, y'all want to fight Mario Barrios next. What do you mean you want to fight him next? Jerron Boots Ennis is sitting right there. This is when he was at 147. Why are you calling out him? You know what I mean? Like, how you go and do post-fight interviews calling out Mario Barrios first? Even recently when he beat Eubank, I knew the dude was gonna call out Barrios. It's like, yo, what do you have with Barrios? Like it's personal or some shit. Who the hell? Barrios is looking bad every fight, and you calling him out? It's crazy. That's the only reason why he's there, man. Just to keep that belt warm for whoever they really want to get it. And now Ryan is that dude. They want to force feed Ryan a title so bad. Bro's coming off a no contest and a loss to Rolly Romero, which is crazy. And then now he's getting a title shot. That's crazy. It's crazy. Ben and Keyshawn would be a good fight. Yo, speaking on Keyshawn, Keyshawn he's starting to look like a welterweight right now. You know, he's looking like a welterweight right now. I was looking him at the weigh-in, and you know, just all the events that's been going on this week out in New York. They had the awards last night. Everybody was all tucked up, and they was giving out the awards last night for the Fighter of the Year award and all that. Everybody was there. Crawford, you know, Usyk was out there. Every top major boxer. I saw Bivol. You know, all the UK guys. Everybody was out there. Triple G, Lennox Lewis, and I was watching Keyshawn these last few days, and I was thinking to myself, like, he's a good size. I mean, I think he should stay at 140 simply because there's better fights at 140 right now. Like, I like that him and Bill. I seen him and Bill basically talk about them fighting each other. Bill, Keyshawn, and Devin. I would love to see that fight. Woo! Yo, I would love to see that fight. I would love to see Keyshawn and Devin Haney. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight. But there's more fights that I want to see Keyshawn in at 140. But I get it. 147 got the bigger names. You got Conor Ben, you got Ryan Garcia, you got Devin Haney, and you got Rolly Romero. Even though Rolly Romero, I mean, I don't want to keep dissing him because he did beat Ryan and he did look good in that fight. I don't want to keep dissing the dude, you know, because my problem isn't with him. No, it is. I can't stand him. But my problem is more about the politics more than anything. It's the politics. I don't like the fact that the WBA kept giving this dude different title shots for no reason. 35 at 40 at 47. Like, how do you justify his title shots? Like, you just handing him a title shot, you know? So I see why would Keyshawn would want to move up to 47, you know, because at 40 got better talent across the board, but 47 got more names, and Rolly is a name. You know what I mean? Like, Rolly's a name, Ryan's a name, Devin's a name, and Connor's a name. 47 got the names right now, you know? So I get it. The big money is going to be in those fights. So I get it. Alan says, does Keyshawn really want the Haney fight? He keeps bringing Dalton Smith, which tells me he don't really want it. Yeah, I question that too. I'll question what a lot of these guys say. A lot of these fighters be saying stuff that sound good. I don't know if he really want Devin. Believe it or not, these fighters don't want to fight Devin. People don't want to believe it, but people don't want to fight Devin Haney. People just don't want to fight him. They don't want to fight him. Devin is very good. He's very, very good. There's not many fighters that I feel that are truly confident that they can beat him. Shout out to Brian Norman for doing it. You know what I mean? But there's not a lot of guys out there that really want to fight Devin like that. He said Tiger Johnson might want to now. Yeah, I saw that shit, man. I was trying to avoid. I know one of y'all was going to bring that shit up, man. Valdez. I know one of y'all was going to bring that up, man. I watched it because now with the time, there's more videos coming out that shows every angle of that little fight that they had. Now, that wasn't a little fight. That was a fight. That brawl that they had at the weigh-in yesterday was bad. That was a bad look, yo. That was bad. That was actually worse. That was actually worse than the Keyshawn Nahir Albright situation, in my opinion, because the first part was bad, and I actually saw the angle where it started, where it was Devin's little brother. He had said something. He was walking past Tiger. I mean, I don't know what was happening before that, but he had said something to Tiger, and Tiger was like, "Who are you?" And the worst part about it, like, listen, it's bad enough they're fighting, but the part that sucks for Tiger is that his man, so whoever was in between them, the big guy, held down Tiger while these dudes are swinging on him. So he can't even defend himself. So he got hit in the face. And then, the earlier videos put Bill Haney involved in it. Bill Haney wasn't involved in it. Bill Haney was chopping it up with Derek Chisora, and his back was turned to his son, who was beefing it with Tiger Johnson. Then when the fight started, he was trying to pull everybody apart, including Tiger. He wasn't trying to engage in the fight. He was trying to break it up. But then the video that came later, when it spilled out into the hall by the exit, that was bad. That was bad. It was like 3 different areas. The fight was like in 3 different areas. It was just too much. It was bad. I heard all of them got kicked out. It's just a bad look. It's a bad look, man. I hope nobody really it's just not a good look. So, I hope nobody got seriously hurt. Because I'm sure there was boxers involved in it. Guys like Tiger, guys like Bill Haney. Bill Haney too old to be getting caught up in like brawls like that. You know what I mean? Main event is about to start, y'all. We'll talk more about that. But the main event is about to start. Yeah, it's all over. We'll talk later. We'll talk after this. But basically, Tiger Johnson got into it with Bill Haney's other son, not Devin. Devin was doing an interview. Bill Haney was chilling with Chisora. It's all over the internet. Devin Haney's team got into it with Tiger Johnson. And then it spilled into a whole brawl out in the hallway. Josh Kelly's coming out right now. Hold on. Let me just warm up my coffee real quick. Yeah, Josh is doing his ring interest now. All right, so listen, we'll get back to all that, because what I'm gonna do, guys, is to be clear. When this is over, I'm gonna log out, sign out, and I'm gonna jump on the other chat for the other fights. So I'm probably gonna have like an hour break, maybe 45 minutes, and then we're gonna jump on the other live event for Shakur and Tiafimo, because the earliest card starts at 6 p.m. Also, I also want to say this too. I think you guys probably know by now, the fight between Carlos Adames and Ammo Williams is off. Ammo got a replacement. Carlos Adames, for whatever reason, bailed out of the fight, said he was ill. Last minute. I mean, they had the final presser, and I think the day of the weigh-in, he basically checked out. I think after the weigh-in, yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, the card is still really good, but this further proof of that 160 is the worst division in the world, bro. It's the worst division ever. I don't think any division has been as bad as 160 is right now. Bakhram looks drained, man. I don't know. It's like, I mean, his face is normally like that, but his face is always sunken in. Maybe his face is naturally like that. You know, seeing it at the weigh-in is one thing, but he just looks drained. And you know what? Bakhram was 152 at the weigh-in. Oh, Rohan Polanco pulled out too? Oh, man. And this is... Oh, man. I didn't even know that. I wanted to see him fight. He was fighting tonight too. He was fighting on the Xander Zayas car. Yeah, I did some bets today. So this fight, I might as well tell you, I put this wild ass parlay together. No, it looked desperate, man. It looked like I'm trying to, I put this wild ass parlay together. I think this is the craziest parlay as far as the return on it. Where is it at? I get back plus 863,000. 863,000. I ain't never been like over 100,000 on a parlay before, yo. I was wilding with this one, but I did these individually too. But so for this fight, right? I put for the 2 knockdowns. All right. I got it's a 5-leg parlay. 2 knockdowns in this fight. Either way, total of 2. I got Kingsley eBay upsetting Gerald Miller straight up. Get plus 410 on that. I got a draw for Bruce Carrington and Carlos Castro. I got Keyshawn winning by KO plus 130. And I got a draw for Zayas and Baru. I mean, it's crazy, but I don't think I would have got plus 863,000 for that, because those are not completely unrealistic, right? Like, they're not completely like eBay winning. I didn't even put him. I just threw him on the money line. I didn't even put him just straight up upset. You know what I mean? Gerald Miller, you never really know with him. That's not really crazy. But the Bruce Carrington, Carlos Castro, it's not. A draw in that fight is really not like out of this world. Neither is a draw with Zayas and Baru. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think it's crazy. I think Shushu going to win, but I get 863,000. Yo, $5. I did the math. $5 gives me 43K. That's crazy. Yo, 43K. That's crazy for $5. Yo, $100 gives me nearly $1 million. Yo, it's crazy work. But anyway, that's what I got. Looking to win big. I think I should get I think the 2 knockdowns in this fight is definitely possible. 2 knockdowns is definitely possible. And I like Keyshawn's chances of getting Jermaine Ortiz out of there. I like his chances. I'm a little doubtful. But I think Keyshawn can get him out of there. Possibly get him out of there. We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. But yo, listen, I'll probably screw this parlay up right now. But I also bet these individually too. I didn't watch the Ring Awards. All I did was watch some of the clips of the interviews. All right. All right. This fight is about to begin. Let's get it. Oh, let me get my coffee. Who y'all got for the fight? Who do y'all got for the fight? All right, here we go. Round 1. Murtazalia looked like a mini better BF. Murta's coming out with that jab already. Nice combination from Kelly. Kelly got to take away that jab. That's the key. He has to counter some of those jabs. Murta's so much taller than him. Kelly's moving laterally, nothing crazy. Like that his hands are up, you know. Oh, nice right cross lands for Murtazalia. Fencing a little bit between the two. Nice counter right hand from Kelly. Kelly's quick, but Kelly's fighting serious. I said that in the breakdown. I'm like, I hope this guy fights serious from the opening bell. No showboating in this fight. This is not the fight for it. Good jab from Kelly. Murtazali is very he's very what was I gonna say, inactive. He hasn't been in the ring since he beat Tim Tszyu. He ain't fighting in 2025 at all. He doesn't look too rusty though. Looks like he's taking his time. You see a huge speed disadvantage for Murtazalia, which is expected here. But you see Kelly is definitely packing some power in some of these punches. I like his boxing so far. Good on the in and out. 40 seconds to go in the first. Murtazalia is it's got to stop doing that. Oh, good hook. Kelly buzzed him. Kelly buzzed him. Kelly buzzed him with a hook. Very quick, man. Kelly buzzed him on that one. Good shot. Kelly gets that round and he walks off with the stare. Like, that was definitely a Josh Kelly round. You write down the scorecard. I like Kelly. He in that round, mixing up the speed with the power. Let me write it on this pad. I like the speed. He's sneaking his power in there. I like the angles too. That was a good round. And he showed us that he can actually Oh, they showed that in slow-mo there. Kelly actually missed. And oh man, did you guys see that? Bakhram caught him with the right hook. He connected on the top of Kelly's head and he rolled the left hand from Kelly. I didn't know that until I saw that part. I think Bakhram might have just been off balance. So I got that wrong. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? I thought Kelly caught him. Glad they showed that. All right, so we're in round 2. Bakhram's looking like he's stepping up the pressure a little bit, which I think he needs to do. I remember he struggled against Jack Colkay early, and then he pressured him in the closing rounds and was able to stop him late. So that's a possibility in this fight too. Kelly, all that quickness and all that movement to see if he slows down. They both trade jabs. Slow round so far, not much happening. More movement from Kelly. Murtazaliev has been doing a good job as slipping some of these quick punches here from Kelly. Kelly caught him with a jab just there. Halfway through the second round, outside of jabs, it's been nothing but jabs that's landed from both. No power shots this round. Yeah, I didn't know that they had history in sparring each other. Somebody left a comment on one of my I think my breakdown video. They're talking about it now, the commentary. Slower round than the first. Again, oh, good counter left hook from Kelly. Nice angle. That was a good shot. Kelly's doing some good boxing. He's doing a good job moving, but there's not a lot of action. It's kind of slow. It's nothing like the first round. The first round was a lot better than this one. Excuse me. Kelly's been very tricky this round, but he's winning the round in my opinion. Oh, Kelly caught him with a left hook, but Bakhram countered him with a right hand. Oh, Bakhram caught him with another right hand. It's good. And that second round ended pretty good. Kelly wins the round to me. Bakhram landed 2 right hands towards the end of the round, though. But this is the fight he needs to fight, and he needs to maintain this pace for 12 rounds, unless he hurts him, I think we're going to get some knockdowns in this fight. I think the both of them have landed some big shots clean so far. I think at some point we're going to get a knockdown. So I think we all in agreement here that it's 2-0. Damn, this sun, I got to close these blinds. This sun is killing me, man. Yeah, give me a second. Let me close this blind. Round 3. I got a 2-0. I think we all got a 2-0. First round was a little closer to me. I think Kelly did better in the second. Kelly's fighting smart. He's not doing an excessive amount of movement. I think he's doing the right amount of movement. And then he's finding ways to smother Murtazaliev. Oh, good shot to the body. Good jab and right hand to the body from Kelly. Nice feigning from Kelly. Is getting Bakhram to bite off him. Kelly's doing some good boxing, man. Very good so far. Bakhram, where's your jab? Not enough jabs from Bakhram. It's because Kelly and his counters and his speed has been and his movement is giving him some issues, man. Good right hand to the body from Bakhram. Connects. Kelly's winning this round again. Kelly went for the counter left hook there. Oh, Kelly caught him with a clean 1-2 right through the guard. Murtazaliev keeps reacting. Whenever he lands something, he's like admiring his work, or wherever he gets caught, he's always taunting Kelly for it. But Kelly's winning clean. If he can keep this going, I mean, he's got the first 3 rounds. It looks like it. You know, this round still got 25 seconds to go, but he's doing exactly what he needs to do to win this fight. As long as he can maintain this. Bakhram is second guessing himself. They just went a good 10, 15 seconds by just staring at each other. Kelly's just daring him to punch. Bakhram is hesitant. Bakhram is struggling right now. He's not his normal aggressive self. And I see his right eye is starting to swell a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, if Kelly can keep this pace, he got this. Pretty simple scorecard so far. So what does Bakhram do? Maybe it's time for Bakhram to get those hands up. Start being a little bit more aggressive. Oh, he comes out in a high guard. Every time he stops and does the 3 jumps before he attacks, he's just creating a rhythm for himself and is making him easy to time. Keep resetting himself, and he has to do the 3 hops first. Murtazaliev looks super predictable for Kelly right now. Schooling him. Kelly's starting to get too confident. Good right cross counter from Kelly. Caught him again. Yeah, he might have to make it ugly. Oh! Kelly took a step back and caught him with a straight left hand, and Bakhram goes down. Bakhram goes down. Bakhram, stop smiling. This is not a game. You're getting schooled. He's getting schooled bad now. Kelly's making him look very clumsy in there. And now Kelly's just got the moving. Kelly's not trying to finish the job. He's staying. He's staying. He's staying. He's doing exactly what he's been doing, and I think that's smart. He's not getting too overconfident. He's just waiting for the right counter. Wow. Bakhram is in some serious trouble now. Bakhram can't deal with his movement. There's a lot of moving from Kelly. It is a lot, but Bakhram doesn't know what to do. He can't deal with the moving. He can't deal with it. Yeah, he can't deal with the movement of Kelly. Kelly moves in movement is just he's not even doing anything right now. And I don't like listen, I think it's a little too much now because Kelly wasn't even throwing any punches. But Bakhram don't he's just following in a straight line. Kelly's changing directions. Whenever Kelly changes directions on him, this guy just he looks confused, man. He doesn't know what to do. That counter was nice. It wasn't even a heavy shot. It wasn't the heaviest shot, but it was still a good shot. And Bakhram was a little off balance, but it was a clean shot. Yeah, Kelly won the round and ran for the rest of the round. Yes, he did. He ran for the entire round after the knockdown, but Bakhram can't land. All right, so I got Kelly. I mean, I don't even have to write the scorecard down anymore because Bakhram is not winning any rounds here. Uh Tony Bellew gave Murtazaliev the second round unofficially. No, he gave Murtazaliev the first and the third unofficially. I got Kelly for all four rounds. I think the first round was questionable, debatable, but the second, third, and fourth was clear for Kelly for me. What is Bakhram? Bakhram's gonna have to be aggressive. You're not gonna beat him just boxing him at this point. He just connected with a right to the body, but he's not throwing enough punches. Murtazaliev has his feet needs to be set to throw anything, and that's the problem with him. I mean, Kelly's doing his best impression of Arislani, like old Arislani Lara, just moving. It's a lot. It's a little bit too much moving. But see, all right, Bakhram starting to get a little aggressive here. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to pin down Kelly. There, see, that's what you do. Level change, Bakhram. Feints in a little bit. Nice jab from Kelly. Good jab to the body from Bakhram. Bakhram got to let his hands go. Kelly's starting to stand in front of him now. And Bakhram is still not throwing. Good slip from Kelly. Under a little less than a minute to go. Nice counter hook from Kelly. Bakhram had a moment earlier, but he's giving him round away again. I mean, what are you gonna do? The guy is just following Kelly around. And when Kelly was standing still, he's still not throwing any punches. He's too concerned about getting countered. Bakhram is not throwing any punches, y'all. I mean, oh, good. Oh, nice roll. Kelly comes back with the quick two-piece, and he got another round in the books. He got another round in the books. Kelly won every round, in my opinion. You know, I could see the first going to Bakhram, but Kelly won every round, in my opinion. Bakhram has lost his confidence. This corner gotta have to tell him something. What do you guys think? Yeah. Well, you know what? If he had took this approach when he fought Avanesian, he might have won that fight. You know, but Avenesia was better than what Bakhram is right now. Also, I don't want to take anything away from Avanesian because Kelly was doing good early. He was letting his hands go. Kelly wasn't doing nearly this amount of movement, right? He hurt Avanesian in the second round, and then he got cocky, and then he started getting beat up. Bakhram is not doing anything. I don't. Oh, Kelly hurt him again. Well, he caught him with a right hand, didn't hurt him, but had him off balanced. Bakhram doesn't have anything, man. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's starting to be more aggressive here. He tried to pin down Kelly just now. Kelly tied up. And now he's back on the outside. Kelly's starting to fight with his hands low now. His hands are to his sides. He's feeling confident. Bakhram, let's see what Bakhram does. He's going to have to be aggressive. He can't box with him. And he can't move his head neither. His head is always on the line. Always on the line. Oh, good right cross on the inside from Bakhram. Halfway through the fight, Murtazaliev has only thrown a total of 150 punches. Kelly has only thrown 75 punches in the 6th round, y'all. Not the most action-packed fight, but Kelly's put on a good boxing lesson so far. Murtazaliev looked very, very limited here. Very, very limited. Murtazaliev don't got anything going for him right now. That was blocked. That was black. That was blocked. Nice shot from Kelly, but it was blocked. 30 seconds to go in the 6th. At this point, I want to get the second knockdown. I want to get that. I want to get that in the books, man. Let's get the second knockdown in from somebody. Bakhram looks terrible. Terrible. Bakhram looks terrible, man. Ugh, looks awful. Kelly stands in his corner. Yeah, I don't know, man. This look like this might be This might be this might be a dub right here. This might be a shutout. I think I don't know. Should Kelly go for it? I think Kelly has proven that he can hurt him. Does Kelly just continue doing what exactly he's doing right now? Does he keep boxing? I think the smart approach is to just keep boxing and to keep doing what he's doing. It's working for him. I think getting greedy would just mess things up. Good job from Kelly. Oh, good counter. Yo, Josh Kelly just landed a clean counter with the left hand. Oh, that was beautiful. Bakhram, what are you doing? he can't even he can't even land. Kelly's just beating him up, man. He's moving a lot less this round. Kelly hasn't shown any signs of getting tired yet, neither. Kelly's hands is all the way down now. He's going to the corner and backing himself to the corner and still can't get good hook from Kelly. Oh, Murtazali just threw a monster left hook. Kelly did block it though, but it had a lot of pop behind it. Nice right hook from Kelly around the guard of Murtazali of lands. We're in the 7th round, y'all. Kelly is still in control here. He's taking a little bit more risk in this round. We got 1 minute to go. Good jab to the body for Murtazaliev. I said he needed to do that in the breakdown. I don't see any jabs from this guy. Murtazaliev is just a 1-2. 1-2. He can't connect with that right hand. Yeah, it looks like Kelly and Boots is next. If Virgil Ortiz, oh, right cross from Murtazaliev, but Kelly rolls it. Yeah, if Kelly wins and Boots can't get Virgil Ortiz, then looks like we're gonna get this fight. Yeah, I don't know. Murtazaliev jab is gone. It's been taken from him, and he doesn't have anything else to deliver. I'm starting to see the damage and the wear and tear on his face. Um, he hasn't really connected anything with any real power since the first round, in my opinion. Hulk says, I got a bad feeling Kelly is going to fumble. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I picked Bakhram to win. He might have a scare. I know he had one in some one of his previous fights. But we'll see. You never know. He might actually hurt and drop Bakhram another a second time before the fight is over. So you never know. Let's see. But I still got Kelly winning, man. I have Kelly winning still. Bakhram's keeping that left hand up to avoid those hooks. But it's not enough offense from him. That's the problem. It's not enough offense from him. Kelly can afford to have low volume with his style. Bakhram can't. And he's so concerned about the counter, and he's so limited offensively that he just doesn't want to throw. You know, he's starting to jab a little bit more to the body. Kelly is moving less, y'all. This is the second round in a row where I feel like Kelly is beginning to slow down. I don't know if he's slowing down or if he's doing this on purpose, but there are periods like right now where he just stands in the center of the ring and stands in front of Bakhram. But Bakhram, again, he don't have the confidence in his offense anymore. Kelly just countered him with a nice 1-2. Bakhram, not enough feints. You know, not enough level changing, not enough anything. There's nothing technical that he's doing. Kelly's standing his ground and sitting down on some of these punches here. Oh, whoa. Kelly just almost got clipped when he put himself to the corner right there. Bakhram's just following him around, flat-footed, squared. Yeah, he can't deal with the movement, y'all. Kelly, and good left hand. Kelly's gonna have to make a huge mistake here in order to fumble this. He's going back to moving. I think what happens with Kelly is, like, I think when he feels like he knows he got the round in the bag, he'll just move for the remainder of the round. You know, this last 30 seconds or so, he's just been like kind of running. And he was up enough on points or enough. He landed enough earlier in the round. So he's like, all right, I'm just going to run for the rest of the round. Yeah, he's dominating to me. Oh, man. I'm mad I got this wrong. I'm mad I got this one wrong. But I got it wrong because it's more about not strategically. I just didn't believe in Josh Kelly. I didn't believe he would do what he's doing right now. We still got 4 rounds to go. But I mean, he would have to really make a stupid mistake at this point. I mean, you're clearly up. Tony Bellevue has given Murtazaliev 3 rounds. Okay, just to put that out there. So it might not be as clear to the judges. You know, I mean, this fight is in the UK. I mean, I don't see them giving close rounds to Bakhram. But maybe Bellevue probably dislikes the amount of movement that Kelly is doing. Good hook from Kelly. Nice check left hook there. Bakhram is trying to be aggressive, man, but he looks so clumsy. Oh, my God. Bakhram looks terrible. Oh, he cannot box that good. Tim must have really, listen. Oh, Kelly's down. That's a knockdown. Kelly's down. He got clipped with a left hook. There you go. I hit my bet. I'm still in. Kelly just got clipped with a left hook. And he's down. Oh, I made my bet, though. I got the 2 knockdowns. I got the 2. Oh, no. Oh, this is starting to look like Evanesian, y'all. He's holding on for dear life. He got hit again. Oh, here we go. Here go the bullshit. Here go the bullshit with Josh Kelly. He's still hurt. Here goes the bullshit with him. Oh, yeah. He's Mertzali about to get him out of here. Kelly's in trouble. Y'all. This is what I mean about this guy. But Bakhram might need a knockout. I don't know how these guys are scoring it. He might need a knockout. I mean, you never know because I don't know how these guys are scoring it. I given Kelly all the other rounds. Kelly's doing everything he can to be invasive and survive. Mertzali just walked into a hook. What the hell? That's a knockdown. It's a weird knockdown, but Mertzali threw a hook to the body so far out. Is that a knockdown or not? That's a knockdown. Hey, wait. Guys, did they count that second? I heard a count start. That should have been a knockdown. I don't know if they scored that, but that should have been a knockdown. That last one. This is why. This is why, man. This is why. There's a major flaw in his style. He looks very good. Look, they're showing he throws a jab. Oh, that wasn't a knockdown. He threw a jab, but Kelly did trip. He threw a jab, but Kelly tripped over his foot. So I don't know if that punch landed. I know a punch. I think Kelly, it looked like his elbow might have blocked that punch. Oh yeah. Bakhram is getting to him, y'all. We're in the 10th round. Bakhram is starting to get it going. He is getting it going. This is starting to look like the Jack Colquet fight that he stopped him in. Bakhram is getting a good rhythm going. And Kelly doesn't look like offensively, he doesn't look like he has much left, but we'll see. Bakhram still has to be careful because he is charging in. Kelly's still, he's doing a lot of movement now, but he's not going to win these rounds fighting like this. He doesn't have those same snaps on those punches he's landing. Bakhram is starting to block all of them now. A lot of movement from Kelly now. Bakhram needs more to secure. He's not in his hometown. He needs more. I think he needs more, even if he were to win these last 3 rounds. Hook from Bakhram, blocked by Kelly. But Kelly's offense it's not sharp now. Yeah. I see that. Perez. I see that. He's tired. He wants this fight to be over with. Bakhram's doing better now. Now that jab is back. The jab is back. The jab is back now. Sorry, I'll be screaming over the microphone sometimes. I don't have to be as close to the mic. I'll be getting fired up, and then I just start yelling into the mic. 50 seconds to go. Bakhram is still in control. Kelly is still surviving at this point. Kelly's looking to survive. I don't think on the other end, I don't think Kelly should just simply run for the rest of the fight, thinking that he has the fight in the bag. They both score knockdowns. And it's still a lot of rounds here. You know what I mean? I just don't want to assume here that Kelly won all those rounds that I gave him, those 8 rounds. This is a dangerous position for both fighters here. And we're leaning towards draw territory. Draw or split win territory. You know what I'm saying? You know, even Tony Bellew gave Bakhram 3 of those rounds. You don't know, man. I don't know how this is going to look. I scored it 1 through 8 for Kelly. Tony Bellew has it a tie right now. This is what I was saying. I gave Kelly the first 8, and I gave Bakhram the last 2. I think the first round could have gone either way, though. That could have been a swing round. But outside of that, I gave Josh everything. Yeah. Yeah, Amir just said a good point. Some judges don't like the Tom and Jerry stuff, and I think that's what Tony is saying. Charles, good look, bro. Charles says Murtagh up wave easy. I don't know about that, about him being up, but they might see it that way. This could be a Jermaine Ortiz situation with Teofimo. You know, Teofimo couldn't get to him. It looked clumsy, but they were giving Teofimo all the rounds. So I don't know now. Now at this point, I want this fight to be over with because Josh is not bringing anything, and Murtagh can barely land. Kelly's down and then, but he tripped over his leg. Murtagh can barely land anything, but you know he's trying to make the fight. I still think Murtazalia need to do a little bit more. I just listen. This fight that didn't land. The crowd reacts to every punch that Kelly throws. I still think Murtazalia need to do a little bit more. Kelly's getting his groove back, starting to feel confident. He's starting to showboat, but I don't think the crowd realizes that Murtazalia is blocking a lot of these punches that Kelly is hitting him with. Yeah, Murtagh needs to do more to me. You out in the UK, bro. You out in the UK. I'm not gonna sit here and think that they're gonna give it to the champ in this situation on a matchroom card. Kelly's winning this 11th round, and that's another problem. Murtagh, to even make it questionable, needed to win this last 4 rounds, in my opinion. We'll see. Murtagh with a hook to the body. Good jab from Murtagh. Where's the jab? Where's the jab been all fight? Throw the jab, bro. There you go. There you go. Combinations in the corner. I like that. Take the round back. Take the round back. Good right hook. This is what I'm saying. It's a little bit of a rabbit punch, but take the round back. If you want to win this fight, you got to do everything you can. You are not at home. Take the round back. I don't know. That's a close round. That round could have gone either way. I think the 11th round is the most debatable round in this fight because Kelly started good, but he was also doing a lot of running, and a lot of the punches wasn't landing clean. But Murtazaliev wasn't landing anything early. Then in the second half of the round, Murtazaliev started to connect with some more punches, some heavier punches. He might have took that round back. But that's the first true swing round, in my opinion. That's a definite round either way. Again, I don't know how the judges are scoring this fight. I don't know. Yeah, please, let's get these likes up. Please, everybody, please, if you just get it, this going to the 12th round. Just hit the thumbs up for me. Just hit that like button real quick for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, 12th round. Let's go. Everything is on the line. I don't know how this is going to be scored. It's one of those ones. Oh, Murtazali calling with a right hook to start off the round. Clean. Oh. Murtazaliev is going at him. Kelly almost fell through over the ropes there. Murtazaliev he's looking like this is the way you're supposed to fight. This is the way you're supposed to fight. I don't like the commentary. I could hear them a little bit. They're a little too biased. Murtazaliev landed a right hand to the body, a hard right hand. Kelly, to me, in my opinion, is just barely doing enough here to survive. I don't think he really wants to fight anymore. Murtazaliev is trying to get him down. He's trying to finish him off. I don't know, man. I'm starting not to like what Kelly's doing here. This is too much running. I don't like this. How many times is this guy going to get down without you counting him as a knockdown? This is pissing me off. I'm getting pissed off with this. You know what it is, man? I don't want him to win like this. This is too much running now. I don't want him to win like this. Nice turning. He turned Murtazaliev and he wailed on them, but most of those punches were blocked. Yeah, they're going to give it to Kelly. There's no way. They're going to give it to Kelly. They're going to give it to Kelly. They're going to give it to Kelly. I mean, he secured enough rounds. But me listening to the commentary, and listening to that crowd, there's no way they're not going to give it to Kelly. You know, I think if this was a turkey card, then he probably might have not gotten it. But we'll see. Bakhram won that last round. Fight is over. It is over. I mean, I officially, to be fair, I had it 8-4. I have it 8-4. But again, I don't know how these judges is gonna score. I'm not gonna believe that they're gonna give Kelly all first 8 rounds. You know, I'm gonna tell you this though. I don't like Bakhram's body language. Tony Bellew gave Kelly the last 2. I mean, I get the 11th, but the 12th. Tony Bellevue scar is, yeah, I can't. I don't know. I don't know how Kelly got the last, but I got an 8-4. They're gonna give it to Kelly. Kelly won. Kelly won. To me. Well, it could be a draw. I think, I think we've been in draw territory for a few rounds now. I think after that knockdown in the 10th or the ninth, I don't know. I don't remember what round it was. It's probably going to be a majority decision, is my guess. I think 2 are going to give it to Kelly, and then 1 is going to give it to draw. MD Kelly. Yeah, AI just said it. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. I think 1 is going to have it as a draw. I think there's going to be a judge in there that's going to have it a little too wide, right? I think 1 judge in there is going to have it 117, 111. 1 is going to have a draw, and then 1 is going to have it like 115, 113 or something like that. I said this video that I did when Boots, we're talking about Boots, I said that Boots should have fought Murtazaliev on his first fight at 54. I know they looked at it as being risky. Murtazaliev didn't have a fight. He was inactive already. And I didn't think he needed a tune-up. I think his first fight should have went straight to Murtazaliev. Nobody wanted to fight him. And I think Boots would have had all the tools here to do what Kelly did, but do it better. Just my opinion. And I stand on that. I think that should have been his first fight. I think they played it too safe by fighting Lima. $113, $113 even. 115, 111. Kelly, majority decision. And a new. The scorecards weren't bad. You had 115, 113, 114, 111 or whatever. I'm not mad. That's how I scored it. Kelly did it, man. Kelly did it. He did it. It was scary. He had a scary moment. I'm still in for my bet though, baby. I got the 2 knockdowns. And I told y'all before the fight. Where's my phone? All right. I'm still in there, baby. I'm still in there. 1 down, 4 more to go. Let's see. All right, let me turn this down some. Big upset to start the day. Yeah. Shout out to anyone that made money off of this today. I know a few of you did put bet Kelly. I didn't make a bet on a winner. I just made a bet on the 2 knockdowns. Yeah, listen. I'm gonna say this. I didn't like the way he won. I thought early on it wasn't excessive running. I didn't think I think in the earlier rounds, I think he did a good job of mixing a lot of movement with like standing in front of him at times. But as he got tired after the 7th round, it became too excessive to me. You know what I mean? So I think, with that being said, I think, overall, I gave him all the early rounds, and it is what it is. He barely did enough to win. I didn't expect the judges to give Kelly all first 8 rounds like I did, but It looks like they did, except the majority, the draw guy. Yeah, it is what it is. He won. Um, Bakhram being inactive and just not knowing what to do with the movement, the speed of Kelly. He just he didn't look good neither. Let's be honest. As much as we criticize him, Kelly, for the excessive amount of running that he did, we got to criticize Bakhram too. His performances was not good. We got to be honest with ourselves. Like, Bakhram did not look good tonight. Yeah, his jab was gone. It was taken. It was stripped from him early. His confidence was taken. He got dropped. You know what I mean? He just didn't look good. It is what it is. This is what happens when you go long periods of time not fighting. And I know it wasn't really his fault, because I know nobody wanted to fight him. Even as a title holder, no one really wanted to fight him. But he couldn't box with Kelly. It really didn't take until Kelly got tired and got a little reckless before he was able to come back. But it is what it is. These things happen in boxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, the little bit of time that we were here, we didn't even hit 2 hours yet. A little bit of time we got here. I had a lot of fun already, and we still got a lot more to go. All right. Did they ask him yet who's next? I mean, look, hypothetically, Boots only looked bad against one fighter. You guys know who I'm talking about. If they are to fight next, Boots only looked bad against one fighter, and that's against Karen Shukashan. We all remember that first fight. Now, the first fight, he looked bad because Karen ran the whole time. The second fight, we know Karen had hands like that in the second fight, right? If they were to fight, and I'm trying to be fair, if they were to fight, hypothetically, if Kelly can mix and do what he did tonight with all of that movement, mixed with letting his hands go a little bit more than Karen did, like he did in this fight here, he could give Boots some trouble. Boots is way better than Bakhram, though. But the movement can throw off Boots a little bit. The movement can do it. But now Boots has the experience of fighting a guy that really ran, and now he knows exactly what Josh Kelly would need to do in order to win that fight if they were to fight. You know what I mean? Whatever they prepared for in the Shukashan rematch, that didn't happen because Shukashan didn't run. But I can't see Kelly would have trouble with Boots. Boots is just I think Boots talent wise is a whole different level from Bakhram. Bakhram just way too one-dimensional. But I can see Kelly having some success against Boots in the early rounds by doing what he did here. Yes, he did get lucky. But Bakhram was shit too. It is what it is. Bakhram didn't look good tonight. Bakhram should move up to 160 anyway. What's up with his face and being sunken in on the night of the fight? He probably should be, especially with his height, he probably should be at 160. He should be at 160. Yeah, the British fighters are actually picking up a lot of titles. RDC, yes, he won. Do I like the way he won in the end? No. But do I like the way Bakhram won? I don't think Bakhram won the fight. He didn't win the fight. He gave up way too many rounds early, in my opinion. So, no, I'm not going to run and say that this dude got robbed. That's not a robbery. I don't think that's a robbery. Bakhram did not do enough. He waited way too many rounds to start really getting it going, in my opinion. Yeah. Bakhram looked terrible. He looked terrible, you know, and even the rounds like the 11th round, like that 11th round was also a huge factor for me because I think at that point, Bakhram had already taken control of the fight. He knocked down Kelly, and when he gave Kelly that 11th round or whatever, it just kind of like, yo, bro, you need all the rounds you could get. You know, I think the 12th round was the one round for him that he really like pressed Kelly. That round there was like how he should have been fighting long before that. You know, it is what it is, you know. I mean, again, Kelly did do a lot of running. I didn't like the way he won, but he did what he had to do to survive. He probably knew he took the gamble of, do I try to make a statement late or do I survive because I believe I'm up already, but I'm hurt and I'm tired at this point. And he took a gamble there. But he also did win the 11th round. I give him credit for opening up in the 11th round. He did win the 11th round, you know? So it is what it is. Yeah, Bakhram looked inactive. And, you know, even before the fight, you know, I said that Bakhram looked drained as he was walking to the ring. He looked drained. He looked rusty. And he looked stiff in there, man. Just couldn't deal with the movement. All right. But I got Boots beating Kelly in the next fight. You know, I think now that Kelly won, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna end this with this. The fight didn't make me more of a Kelly believer. If you guys feel me, like I don't want to sound like I'm taking credit away from him. Everything that I saw from Kelly tonight, I knew he can do. And I knew he was capable of doing. He almost fumbled it. You know what I mean? He still almost fumbled it, and I was kind of counting on that to happen. He still almost fumbled it. Also, he had some questionable knockdowns in there. Different referee, you know, different officials, different judges might have counted one of those 2 or 3 knockdowns that happened that weren't counted as knockdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like there was the one with the body shot one, and then it was the one where Mertzali was wailing on him and he just dropped. It doesn't make me feel like I didn't walk away from this fight like, yo, man, yo, Kelly, yo, Kelly did exactly what I thought he could do. You know, before this fight, after this fight, I still feel like Kelly is exactly what he is. I think because of all that athleticism, he's always going to fade late. You know, so it didn't make me a true believer. I was talking about Karen Shukashan, right? And I've been waiting to see that guy fight again. But I was talking about him earlier. You know how I felt about him after the first fight when he fought Boots? I was like, man, this guy is trash. He's just running. But then after the second fight, even though he lost that fight, I was like, yo, dude, that dude can box. You know what I mean? That dude can really, he really got hands. This Josh Kelly fight didn't change anything for me. It just made me feel like, all right, he survived against a rusty fighter, you know? But Boots is better. And I think, and I'm gonna always say, Boots should have fought this guy first. He shouldn't have been too safe. They played it too safe. He should have bought Mertzali. I mean, not Murtazaliev. What's this guy's name? Is it Murtazaliev? He should have brought Bakhram right over to Philly, and he probably would have stopped Bakhram. He should have brought him right over to Philly. That would have been a title shot in his first fight at 54. And then on top of that, if he had beaten Bakhram a couple months ago, Ortiz would have had very little to debate about going into that fight. Oscar is sitting here saying 60%. 60% what? I'm selling tickets more than you. I'm a former unified champion. And I came and beat a champion in my first fight at 54. I thought that was a major, major mistake not making that fight. And even at that time, even though that was a couple months ago, Bakhram was still inactive at that point because he didn't fight all year. They played it too safe. Fighting Lima, stopping Lima in one round does not enhance your credibility. It did not enhance in credibility for Boots. All they did was go up to a weight that they probably should have been fighting at long before that. You had all the trash talkers because you turned down the Ortiz fight before. You didn't fight Brian Norman Jr. You know what I mean? It just, I really, really wish they just moved up and fought Bakhram first, man. And that's why I respect people like Bud Crawford for going up and fighting, you know, what's his name at 54, his first fight? Madrimov. He went up there and fought him his first fight. He didn't have to test the waters. He fought a champ in his first fight. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It's just, you know, Boots is going to get his chances and stuff and stuff. But you know what? Kelly jumped on the opportunity, and I'm glad that Kelly stepped up and did it. He did it. Most people didn't pick him in winning. You know, he was the underdog and going into the fight, and it is what it is. You know, he did what he had to do to win this fight today. You know. All right, guys. Again, before I get out of here, I'm gonna be back on in 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes at 6 p.m. I might even jump back on a little earlier, but at 6 p.m. on the dot, I'm gonna be back on. I'm gonna cover the fight with Zayas and Baru. You just got to go to Top Rank if you do want to watch it. It's on Top Rank Classics. Google is very easy to find. It's going to be free on the internet. All right, so I'm going to have that up, but at the same time, for the majority, I'm going to cover Teofimo and Shakur. So I'll be back in 40 minutes. I'm just going to chill for a little bit, and then we're going to be right back. All right, so I'll see you guys in 40 minutes. And again, just hit the thumbs up on your way out, and check back in soon. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit.